Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Recently, I've been very interested in color schemes and how different hues and saturations can affect the mood of an art piece. So today I wanted to experiment with using limited color palettes. I found a random color palette generator on Google and created two palettes that I used to make two different characters. The first one I generated was monochromatic. There's one light purple, two mid-tone purples, and two really dark purples. And the second one I generated had greens, a yellow, blue, and purple. This one's a lot more fun and light. Also, if you've seen some of my other YouTube videos, you'll notice something a little bit different about this intro. I recently drew this character that can pick up on my voice and animate what I'm saying, so now I'm going to be using it in most of my videos. So let's get into the video and I'll show you what I made using these colors. I was actually really excited when I generated this first color palette. If you don't already know, one of my favorite colors is purple, and it's my favorite color to use in art. Purple usually makes people think of spirituality, mystery, or royalty, and since this palette is pretty dark, except for the lightest purple, I wanted to make this character very spooky to match the colors. I actually started drawing the first idea that came to mind, which was a witch character. I've drawn so many witches before, so this was definitely not a character that pushed me out of my comfort zone, but I love drawing witches, so if I get a chance to draw one, I'm going to. I gave her some type of glowing orb because it adds a little bit of a story element into this piece, but also because of the contrast with these colors. I think it would be really easy to make a dramatic lighting effect with the really light purple and the really dark purple. I didn't really mean to do this, but I gave her kind of an evil smile. I decided to keep it because I think it adds some personality to her character. I struggled a lot with the line art on the hands. There's a little bit of perspective going on since she's holding the glowing orb down in front of her, which kind of made it tricky. Eventually, I decided to reposition the hand on the right, and I was able to make them look pretty good. I looked up witch-inspired outfits on Pinterest to figure out what I wanted to have her wear. I saw a lot of modern-day witchy outfits that had mesh fabric incorporated in them, and I thought that that would look pretty good with this character. I also gave her a tank top, a big witch hat obviously, and a skirt. I used sharp angles and triangles as much as I could with this character. They make characters seem more villain-like and standoffish, which is exactly what I wanted for her. First, I was planning on making her skin color the second lightest purple, but later changed it to the lightest purple because I didn't really know how to use that color in the rest of the piece, and the saturated skin looked a little strange, even with the intense lighting. In the end, the shirt and skirt looked very similar since they're basically the same color, and if I were to choose these colors again, I would definitely add some more contrast, but other than that, the colors worked pretty well together. And now for the best part of the piece, the shading. I made the glowing orb the only light source in this piece, meaning that because of where she's holding it, the light will hit her face from below, creating a very mysterious and evil looking scene. For the majority of my digital pieces, I use add layers and multiply layers to add lighting and shading. Basically how multiply layers work is anything underneath that layer will appear darker and multiply, like in the name, with the colors underneath it. And it's the exact same for add layers except for it gets lighter. So here's the character I came up with for this color palette. I absolutely love the way she came out, and I honestly can't believe how perfect these colors were for me. The next colors, however, were definitely not my favorite. My main issue with this palette was the green. I never use green in art. I don't know why, green's my favorite color, but it just doesn't seem to work with the characters or outfits. I knew that because of the brightness and saturation of these colors, that this character had to be fun and cheery. So I turned to Pinterest again and searched brightly colored summer outfits. I basically designed the character off of that. When I looked at these colors, the only thing I could think of was a little kid or a camp counselor, so I decided to incorporate some things that are associated with kidcore. Looking back now, I probably could have added more childlike clothing and accessories, like overalls or bracelets. But the main things I added were pigtails, an oversized shirt, and colorful shoes. Unlike the last character, I tried adding as many circles and curves to this piece as I could. Circles in characters make them seem more innocent and playful. I made her face very round, which I don't usually do with my drawings. My favorite parts about this drawing are the hands and the pose. I used my hand as a reference for the waving hand, which I think made it look a little bit more real and natural. I usually struggle a lot with scrunched up poses and hands, so it's very weird for me to be happy with both of these elements in one drawing. Since there wasn't really a good option for a skin color in this palette, I had to use this light yellow color. Unfortunately, it makes her look kinda dead, and I think it ruins the overall feel of this drawing. What I did to fix this problem was add a transparent layer of purple to make it look like blush. I think I did kind of cheat with the colors in this character. I mixed colors together to make new shades that looked better. For example, I hated the really bright blue on the jeans, so I mixed the blue with the green to make the jeans fit with the rest of the character better. I also used less purple than I would have liked. After coloring most of the piece, I realized that there wasn't a good spot for such a dark and vivid color, so I only added it to some accessories. Usually when I'm shading, I use a red or pink for the tone of the shadows, but since this was a cool toned color palette, that wasn't really an option. I decided to use the blue for the shadows, which felt weird. It makes the character feel very dreamlike. So that's my second character finished. I don't know if I really succeeded in the challenge on this one, but I still like how it came out, especially since I was having issues figuring out what to do with these colors. So that's it for today's video. I'm thinking of making a series out of randomly generated prompts, so let me know if you guys would like to watch more videos like this. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe if you aren't already. You can also check out my Instagram and follow me on there. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. Bye!